Hi everybody, welcome back. I know I've been offline since the summer in order for me to be able to connect with my family and enjoy some downtime as well. But we're back. I'm back for my weekly Monday Parenting Boost newsletters, and I'm really excited to kick things off with the start of the new school year and the new season with my newsletters and tips and strategies and my own thoughts and reflections on parenting and parenting consciously and parenting mindfully. So now that we are back in the groove, or I'm back in the groove, I wanted to be able to share with you all the different things I've got in the works for this season and in the fall as I continue to think of ways to provide more value and content to my valuable parents out there who listen to me, who read my information and have worked with me as clients and even decided to partner up with me with different ventures. So let me kick things off with my upcoming Parenting Tribe Mastermind group that I will be starting October 18th for 5 weeks and will end November 15th. And so that will be for 5 weeks, Wednesdays at 1 p.m. And this is an excellent opportunity in an intimate setting with fellow parents via phone conference to come together, to troubleshoot, to mastermind on everyone's who's on the mastermind group, challenges, concerns, issues they might be having within their home, within their parenting. And so definitely within this message, you look below for more details regarding the mastermind and any other content that you feel like you've got questions around. Absolutely feel free to email me at sandra@selfbalancedsolutions.com. I am running an early bird special ending on September 29th. So if this is something you're interested in and you want to jump in on, absolutely, I invite you to do so because it really is a great way to kind of feel out this work and what it is to tackle your specific parent-child concerns, issues, dynamics. So that's coming up, and again, kicking off October 18th for 5 weeks on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Also, the wellness team that I collaborated with last year within the Department of Education here in New York City, we've come together and are working diligently to secure even more locations and schools within different districts across the different boroughs for more workshops and in-person opportunities to reach out to other communities in order to provide more tools on how to live within wellness of the self and within parenting using the background and expertise of the 5 of us that are on the team, so coming from different disciplines. And so we're really excited as we're securing more opportunities with that. And I will be sharing each of those as they come along. So if you fall within that district or community, I invite you absolutely to join us and take advantage of some of those in-person conversations. So that's up in the works and looking forward to giving that to you. Also in the works and a little bit behind schedule in doing so, but nonetheless putting out there so you earmark it for yourself. I'm working on an online e-course collaborating with Joanne Tizianos, who is the owner and founder of Queen Bee. She has been an excellent woman to collaborate with, who worked with me a little bit on, or rather I worked with her a little bit on some parenting, and we've just really hit it off. And her background expertise is also in health and self-care. And so this is going to be an excellent online self-study course that bridges self-care with conscious and mindful parenting skills and strategies, really in order to help create the harmony and the connections, the deeper connections with our family, and even most importantly ourselves, because our work is all about addressing stuff that's going on for us. And if we can't work what's going on the inside, it will obviously then manifest itself on the outside. So this is a great opportunity to jump into a self-study course that you can work on at your own pace, that brings both of our expertise to the table, that you have a little bit more of a well-rounded kit to keep you plugging away and moving forward in your goals for yourself and your family. Also want to share with you that if you have a child, a family member, someone that you know who is of college age, I've been collaborating with an organization on a peer mentorship program that I started last year, which helps promote college retention rates for Latino students. And this peer mentorship program really is a model that I've created a curriculum around and deliver monthly trainings to, again, students within this program called Crear Futuros. And it brings in a lot of my coaching skills, self-leadership, and parenting background in order to promote a more holistic approach to this social emotional wellness that is key to academic success at the collegiate level. So if you have someone, again, that you know that falls within that age range, I am working with the mentors who are juniors and seniors on college campuses who are mentoring students who are freshmen. And so it is such a wonderful model of peer mentorship that has brought so much positive success to last year's cohort. This is an organization that's been doing this specific program for the last 4 years. And I've been fortunate to come in for last year and this year to really vamp up its model and its success. So touch base with me if that's something that is of interest. So that kind of concludes my first piece on stuff that I've been working on and have ready to prepare for you this season. So I just want to take a moment to share a little bit of my insights and thoughts as we all roll up our sleeves for this back to school season and the coming of the juggling of all activities and different things going on for our kids in their lives. So how do we adopt more of a more conscious mindset in our parenting as we deal with setting and creating new routines, dealing with homework once again, bedtime stuff, again, even all those after school programs and activities, lots of balls that we're juggling in the air. And it inevitably, with all this pressure of time, of energy, we will inevitably be meeting up with some tension or some resistance that gets us feeling a little bit uneasy when we step into the season again. Really exciting for our kids to be back in school and learning and all that stuff, and for many of us also really exciting to have a little bit of that time back for ourselves, but then all the other stuff comes into play. So I'd like to take a moment for us to consider that when we do meet that resistance, when we do meet that stress, where is our energy coming from? Where is it coming from? Because inevitably, when we're able to identify the predominant energy that you're approaching the stress, the frustration, even some anxiety, we're able then to work on how to release those lower levels of energy, those lower levels of consciousness that keep us stuck in this box that our kids are operating from, right? And so there are 7 levels of energy, 7 levels of consciousness that I've talked about in different ways in my newsletters and throughout, and you'll see it in my website. It's very much a core part of my work. And these 7 levels of energy and consciousness really dictate how we think, which then dictates what we're feeling, which then dictates how we're manifesting with our behaviors, our attitudes. And what we put out, we get back, right? So if our kids are challenging us and we meet with more challenge, well, then we're just butting more heads and we're not making any headway. We're not gaining any direction or momentum. And so imagine being able to clearly identify and clearly apply more higher levels of parenting, more higher levels of consciousness, so that you're starting to tap into this more innate ability that we all have, but we get stuck in these lower levels because it's in this rut that we're in. But if we start being able to identify these other options that we're able to use, we're able to then access these moments where we can deeply connect and engage with our children. We are able to more easily take things less personally, right? Because we get to understand it's nothing really about us that our kids are reacting to, right? It's not an attack on us, but rather being able to take a step back and have kind of a more bird's eye view perspective on how to redirect the moment that is of stress or that is of challenge. We're then able to truly inspire and foster this sense of collaboration and teamwork with our family and with our kids. Imagine being able to access this true state of calm and confidence and feel more in control of yourselves and how your home is operating. Because I say it in many different ways, whether it's the students I work with, the workshops I do for parents, in the weekly newsletters I put out, the only thing we have control over is ourselves and how we choose to react or respond to the current moment, right? We're able to redirect the course of action based on our ability to identify our self-control. So imagine being able to really, truly trust your intuition and feel like you get to have more of these like genius moments of things flowing really well, things kind of syncing up really smoothly and easily. And so these are all the things that are possible, and I see firsthand, I witness with clients I work with myself and my parenting. And trust me, I get caught up and stuck in things too, because I'm also working continuously on my conscious and mindful parenting. But as soon as we're able to really understand what each of these higher levels are, as soon as we're each able to understand how to apply them, it makes all the difference in the world in tackling in the moment what's tripping us up in the first place. So I welcome you to also check out the assessment that I do around the 7 levels, and we can absolutely have a conversation about that. So you can email me or check out the link below regarding it. So I hope you're enjoying, or you have enjoyed, this kickoff to being back to school, being in the new season of fall, and I look forward to continue providing you on a weekly basis more information in my parenting boosts. I hope you stay well. Look forward to speaking with you next week, and I look forward to hearing from you, most importantly, on all the different stuff I've got going on that might be piquing your interest or you'd like to learn more about. I'll speak to you soon.